This session we are going to discuss on another very old and yet another very cruel form of social stratification, that is slavery. Okay, so slavery is kind of very horrible and very gruesome um, practices in society which was prevalent in most parts of the world. Okay, um, from the most famous emperors, from the most famous kings, all of them have supposed to have practiced this horrible and gruesome practice of slavery, and it was prevalent in all the worldwide famous empires and kingdoms, and it moved on, it continued even under colonial practices. Colonial practice, for that matter, it all began especially in parts of African continent. When the colonialism started, it initially took the very form of slavery itself. Okay, later it took the other ugly faces and forms, like racism, then lynching, and all that. These were the other, outgrown categories and forms of slavery, practices under slavery. But slavery gave birth to all these kinds of social evils, like lynching, then racism, then treating people like not even like beasts and animals, but treating them like kind of half demon, half human kind of creatures. Okay, so all this was under the context of colonialism. Slavery took the shape of the horrendous evils that could ever be done to human sect as such. Homo sapiens unbelievably meted out all forms of cruelty on the other fellow human beings, which could not be, even uh, be capable of imagination in the present day context. But these were the practices that were really meted out to people from the age old days. Okay, so as we know that slavery was one of the earliest forms of social stratification, and we are trying to study a bit of it under the category of social stratification under your second unit. Okay, so slavery began in very initial civilizations. Yes, in age old civilizations like Egyptian civilization, then Greek civilization, and even Roman civilizations, the practice of slavery was widely practiced, it was widely prevalent. Okay, so that in itself is a kind of evidence enough that it was practiced worldwide in most of the well known and reputed civilizations of the world from time and again. Okay, maybe in Egypt it was practiced much earlier, because that being a little older civilization. Maybe in Greek and Rome it was practiced a little later. Okay, then under slavery it's very obvious that people did not possess any political and economical rights. Okay, they didn't have any say in political setup, nor did they have money of their own. Okay, so that itself gives a picture of life that follows under slavery, that they could not depend on their own money or earnings, because there was no question of income or salary. They had to just obey, they had to just serve their masters, and in turn they would be fed and clothed and given homes, and sometimes they were made to stay at the homes of their masters. They were given shelter of a kind of negligible sort within the domestic sphere of their masters, and nothing was of their choice. When they did not have rights, it also means that they did not have any choice about the kind of food they ate, kind of clothes they wore, and the place they stayed. So you can imagine the derogatory life conditions people had under slavery, the kind of life they would have had led under slavery. Okay, of course, it is now banned. It's a legal offense elsewhere in the world, throughout the world, but when it was prevalent, these were the life conditions, right? Then the slavery in American plantation, okay, was regarded based on racial background, okay, and why this context of slavery comes in here, it links us to another concept called racism, which was the offshoot of slavery, okay, that we shall discuss in the next session, next recording, that where did this concept of racism originate from. Okay, it originated from slavery. Okay, and in American plantations, who were the workers? The then black Americans, okay, whom people used to address as Negroes. These days the term Negroes is a legally banned term. It's an offensive word. Okay, then people could be punished under law if anywhere in the world if you use the word Negro, but those were days they were addressed by using this humiliating word Negroes, the black Americans, and they were got to American plantations and expected to work like slaves. Okay, and slaves were actually regarded not as human beings but as the property, some kind of objects of their owners, and they would be bought and sold openly in the market. And there used to be this like how we have market days, right? Once in a week you will have the market day, either Sunday or Wednesday or Friday, any 1 week of the day, for vegetables, clothes and all. So similarly there used to be either exclusive slave markets or on a common market day of a particular town or a kingdom or a province. These slaves could be bought and sold like commodities, like objects, right? Not like human beings. Okay, and when they were bought and sold, then they were compelled to work, and they were very cruelly punished if they wouldn't obey or work. Okay, and in India also slavery system came to prevail, and basically it came to prevail especially to guard the kings. In the when kingdoms were prevalent in India, the system of slavery came into picture. It was in vogue. Okay, it was on high rise under kingdoms. Okay, and if you have to just say something more about slavery, you can just say that slavery system caused kind of human degradation. Okay, and it's a horrible example for human degradation. Then forced labor. Okay, then the famous kind of under in India, under so many kingdoms, so many architectural works, like the famous buildings like Taj Mahal were built, then forts were built, then roads were built, then civilization spread through several plantations, okay, and so many of these constructions and works which stand today as an example of civilization growth or civilization progress or enhancement, they all are, at least most of them are built on the backbone of forced labor under the practice of slavery, okay. So these structures could actually be seen as the outcomes of forced labor, right, meted out under the gruesome and cruelsome practice of slavery. So basically slavery is at a secondary level, it tortures people at their physical being. Primarily, it basically degrades a person's existence and self respect. So, keeping that in mind, slavery is one of the uttermost condemnable practices that ever happened in the history of human civilization.